There goes nothing.
It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim, but the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within. The necromancer Malgrid defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, he uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the defiler.
It doesn't really sound like I have a choice in the matter.
But a single candle can banish the darkness of the entire void. If not you, then someone else. My beacon is sure to attract a worthy soul. But if you are wise, you will heed my bidding. Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed and Malperin destroyed. Malperin has forced the door shut, but this is my temple, and it responds to my decree. I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
Yes? Hey there!
Hi there. Well, it seems like Meridia wants us to cleanse this temple for her.
Sure, I can help with that. Let's go cleanse the temple together.
I generally don't like being a puppet of the Daedra, but in this case, I'm okay with killing some undead.
The Daedra and Daedra certainly have their own agendas. Let's make sure we do it the Bosmer way, with precision and grace.
I like the sound of that. The Bosmer way it is.
Absolutely. We're going to show those undead what the Bosmer are really made of.
Yeah, the atmosphere in here is not pleasant.
I agree. The presence of the undead definitely sours the atmosphere.
Ugh. Well, I'd say we've seen worse.
You've got a point there. We'll handle this like pros and make sure to clear this place out efficiently.
Meridia said we need to guide a ray of light through the temple.
Guiding a ray of light through the temple. Let's keep an eye out for anything that could help us with that.
This pedestal seems like it reflects that ray into the next section.
Oh, that's intriguing. I'll keep watch while you work on getting that ray of light moving.
Alright, well, looks like we're done in this area. Let's go deeper in.
Agreed. Let's move forward and see what challenges await us.
Some kind of creatures ahead.
Creatures ahead. Let's proceed with caution, and we'll make sure to handle these creatures swiftly and effectively.
Corrupted shades, it would appear.
Corrupted shades, huh? Keep your wits about you, and let's handle this the Bosno way.
Well, waste not, want not.
I think you meant to say well, what have we here? Let's make sure we check all corners and keep our eyes peeled for any useful items as we continue on.
Alright.
Great job. We're making excellent progress so far.
I don't think anyone's aware of our presence yet.
That's perfect. If we can keep the element of surprise on our side, we'll breeze through this.
Just try not to breathe too much of this black smoke.
I'll keep that in mind. We're bound to find a way to dispel it, but for now, let's proceed with caution.
I've always wondered why you always find lit candles in places like this.
It's a mystery to ponder, isn't it? Perhaps it's a remnant of the past, or maybe there's something more mystical about the flickering flames in these dark places.
Well, supposedly there is a necromancer named Malkoran somewhere in here.
A necromancer. We have to stay sharp and prepare for the worst. Let's proceed carefully and be ready for anything.
Maybe he's afraid of the dark and that's why all these candles are lit.
That's an amusing thought. Maybe the necromancer Malkoran just really hates the dark and found solace in candlelight.
That would make him the worst necromancer ever.
Let's keep moving.
Alright, stay vigilant. There's some more shades up in this area.
Understood. Let's handle these shades swiftly, then move on.
Must have taken an incredible amount of work to build this place.
Perhaps one day, we'll learn of the history behind this place. Let's keep pushing forward and stay sharp.
Alright, stand back. I'm going to try to open this door, but it looks like this could be a trap.
Got it. Careful, consistent movements should do the trick.
Alright, well that wasn't so bad.
Good job. Let's keep moving and see what's ahead.
Looks like a chest. I'm just checking it for pressure plates.
That's a smart move. Can't be too careful, especially in a place like this.
Watching these beacons light up is really something.
It must be an impressive sight. We have to keep moving and find our way forward.
Yes, indeed, but I think we can pause to admire the view from up here for a little bit.
Absolutely. It's important to appreciate the beauty around us, even in a place like this.
Wonder what these ruins here are.
Definitely a sight to behold. These ruins have a story to tell, and maybe someday we'll learn more about it.
It's quite interesting looking down there and retracing the path we took to get here.
It's been quite the journey, hasn't it? Let's use that momentum to keep pressing forward.
You're eager to get to it, huh?
Absolutely. We've got momentum, and I'm ready to keep it going. Let's move on and see what's next.
Alright, it looks like we're heading back inside the temple.
Sounds like a plan. Let's stay vigilant, stick together, and handle whatever comes our way.
Are there many ruins in Valenwood?
Valenwood is home to many ancient ruins and remnants of centuries past. Some of these places are shrouded in mystery, while others are woven into Valenwood's folklore and traditions. Quietly now.
Well, this is a grand hall.
It sounds impressive. We'll keep our wits about us and continue forward.
Miko seems like he's a little unsettled by this place.
Animals are often sensitive to strange places, but we'll keep an eye on him.
Woof. I don't like this. There's a tripwire in this passage.
Good catch. Let's disable it and proceed cautiously. Safety first. These shades honestly aren't very challenging. Do you want to go loud? I agree. They're nothing we can't handle. Let's take them down decisively, then make our way through this.
All right, we'll speed up our pace a little bit.
Let's do it then. Let's clear them out and continue forward.
Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and climb down. Be careful as you make your way down after me. ready to press on?
I'm right behind you. Let's continue on and see what else this place has in store for us.
All right, Miko. It's up to you and me to keep our friends safe. So we should discuss tactics. Okay, you rush the target and bite their leg to hold them still, while I shoot them with an arrow. Don't worry, I won't hit you. I am an excellent archer. All right. How about you charge the enemy, topple them over, and pee on their face. Then I shoot them with an arrow. Good talk, my friend. Good talk.
Alright, I think this room at the bottom of the stairs is the main chamber.
Who's a good boy? You are. Yes, you are.
Let's stay alert, and I'll make sure to cover your back as we explore this main chamber.
I think I'm gonna charge in as a distraction, and then you creep in silently and take out any enemies that are distracted.
Got it.
Oof.
Stay strong. We're in this together.
Eat your heart. We've done well.
Well, that necromancer packed a punch.
You took quite a hit there. Let's make sure you won't be a threat anymore.
Yeah, it looks like he's toast.
You should know Goren's boss. Now that he's out of the way, we can proceed with that worry.
Seems like there's a lot of gold in this room.
It seems like there's a considerable amount of treasure here. Great job today, by the way.
You as well.
Thank you. Together, we make a great team.
Yes, we do. You and Miko kept the hordes off my back long enough for us to put down the necromancer.
Absolutely. We worked well together, and Miko did a great job too. Now, let's gather our spoils and head out.
Oof. This place gives me the creeps.
I don't blame you. The eerie feel of this place can really get under your skin. We've got each other's backs.
Melvin is vanquished. Skyrim's dead shall remain at rest. This is as it should be. This is because of a new day is dawning, and you shall be its herald. Take the mighty Dawnbreaker, and with it purge corruption from the dark corners of the world. Wield it in my name, that my influence may grow. It matters not. The plant cares nothing for the rays that bring it the warmth of the sun. As you carry Dawnbreaker, so will my light touch the world.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Indeed, another adventure waits. Together, there's nothing we can't handle.
Well, Meridia actually sounded a little bit inebriated there.
It seems like Maria's in high spirits. We're ready for whatever comes our way.
That was a clever pun.
Thank you. Always good to keep the witch sharp, especially in moments like these.
Well, I found a couple bows while we were in the ruins. A Daedric bow and a Nordic bow.
Those are some impressive finds. Petty Greek though, and a Nordic are both great assets to add to our arsenal.
Do you want one of these in place of your trusty bow?
Thank you for the offer, and I'll stick with my trusty bone bow for now. But I appreciate the gesture.
The forest looks very picturesque in this fog.
It certainly does. The forest holds a certain mystique in the fog, doesn't it? Let's soak in the serenity before we continue on our journey.
I almost forgot to take a look at this sword we picked up, Dawnbreaker.
Dawnbreaker is a legendary artifact. I'm sure it'll serve you well in the battles to come.
Well, it has character, that's for sure.
Character is always a good thing in a weapon. It's a legendary relic, and it's great that it's now alive.
Ooh, I got a little carried away swinging it around.
Just remember, it's a powerful weapon, and we're in an ancient ruin.
Alright, well, let's press on to Solitude.
Sounds like a plan. Solitude awaits, and with our skills and determination, we're ready to take on whatever comes our way.
We still haven't seen a single Thalmor patrol, have we?
It does seem like it's been rather quiet, doesn't it? Let's take this opportunity to make our way to Solitude and enjoy the relative peace while it lasts.
How can I assist? Take a look. Swift hunting.
My apologies for being silent for so long. I was just doing some trading with that merchant over there.
No need to apologize at all. Keep an eye out for any supplies that could lead us on our journey.
I did find some enchanted jewelry that he had.
Enchanted jewelry. You've got a good eye for finding items that will help us along our adventures.
How can I help? Sure. Just keep your dead plant parts to yourself. Fine.
That might give you a little bit of an edge if we come up against any spellcasters.
That silver sapphire ring of resist magic in particular might prove very useful, especially against any spellcasters we may encounter.
Well, it looks like we're almost to the Gates of Solitude.
Excellent! Solitude, one of Skyrim's most impressive cities, is now within our sights.
They can't hurt Uncle Brogbeer. Tell them he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Positions.
Traitor! Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
A public execution looks like.
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Best she knows.
An execution.
We're all
Traitor!
Let's approach with caution, and we'll decide how to proceed based on what we see.
After he murdered High King Torik. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude. He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torik. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Poor fellow.
It seems like there's something happening with Bosella.
Some gate guard you were!
It seems a little strange to have a public execution when the town is all decorated for the harvest festival.
Let's tread carefully and observe what's happening before making any decisions.
I think I expect more.
I need to gather my thoughts for a moment. Oh, yes, I'm here. Lost in thought for a moment.
That's alright. I was thinking while we're here we might as well go see the curator of the Dragonborn Museum.
You? What are you? Please, take Mother Mara's blessing to wash this unease away.
Uh-huh.
Let the way, and I'll follow. Spinners, priests of Ephraim, are said to be able to change the past and predict the future.
Mother guides me to those flickering souls who are yet to cast themselves on the fire for tomorrow's utopia. She sees in you potential which can avert calamity. I, her most devoted servant, need you to believe in the goodness of your heart, in love.
Sure.
Forgive her, beloved child of entropy. For all her conviction, she only looks up, blind to those below the clouds which she wishes to ascend. There is a terror of minds and ideas forming in the West. A conciliage of antipathy and repressed hatred is nearing its sum. If this horror transpires, then neither the restraints of distance nor time will thwart the canker that will be birthed there. I make this plea to you, special child. Meditate between the opposites and seek resolution in the chaos. I will help whenever I can, but my light is weak. However, even the faintest flame can act as a beacon against the background of deep night. That flame will appear to you in a maze of dark when you most need it. There is nothing to decipher. Just take heed of these words. Go west and see. Open those eyes and see that which belies its splendor. Beset by men, gods, kings, and ideas, keep a clear eye. Keep your head above water when you reach that realm. The tides of want can drown any who venture too far from the shore.